Okay, so this is a weird one. It's not necessarily a new trick, but it's basically, you see here, I'm on Lahan, right? I got here without ever fighting Malak, and without ever finding out I was Revan. Like, I never got the constant for that or anything. The way we did this was complicated, and we're not totally sure if it's worth it yet or not. Nevertheless, I'm going to show off some of it. First of all, what required is earlier in the game, I had to get a random fighter encounter, and using a menu glitch on the galaxy map, I buffered before that fighter encounter started and loaded, and that gave me the constant for like having a random fighter encounter. You could also probably do this by getting a random fighter encounter and AMGing, like doing an AMG into it, and then just returning to the Ebonhawk. And nevertheless, doing this would give you a constant, which is K random minigame, and it would be, stored on your file. So I'm not going to show that off in this video because I would have to try it like 10 times and have to redo the recordings and stuff. Though this version of Leviathan, I've already done this. So I do have the constant K random minigame. So I got a minigame, like a random fighter skirmish, but I never completed it because I got out of it. So it still has the constant on here. And here is right before the Malak fight. So, what this allows us to do is, since Karth is in our party, we still will get the fighters. So I can just buffer past this. There it goes. Took a second to find that button there. Yeah, open this door, walk past Malak, then open this door, and buffer it while it opens. And then I'm just gonna have to unlock this door. We'll wait for this to happen. And then we're gonna do a fighter skirmish, which will be loud, I'm sorry. There we go, fighter skirmish. And because we had that constant, we load back here, and Bastila tries to talk to us about the vision we had, because it was supposed to be a random fighter encounter, so she's supposed to do a vision conversation. Anyway, once that's over with, we can go to Kashyyyk, and Kashyyyk will go as normal. The only difference is that, here, I have a safety save down here. So once we're on Kashyyyk and stuff, Kashyyyk will go normally until the lower Shadowlands, when it's time for... Here. Actually, I'm not going to bother doing Freyr, because I just want to show off the relevant part. But, yeah, so, until we get to the star map, which I'll show you right here in a moment. I should have made a better save, but it's fine. So yeah, I did basically Kashyyyk as normal up until the star map. And so once we get here, we're not going to know that we're Revan. So this is going to be the all quest conversation, which actually I need to pull up, instead of our easy any % conversation. So you're going to have to learn a new conversation if we use this strat. 1 1 5 1 4 1 4 1, and then star map opens, and you could AMG it and stuff if you wanted to. You have to carry it all the way through till the very end of this conversation, of course. So yeah, that's a part of the additional time. And yeah, and from that, the rest of the game is like normal, and you're able to get to Lahan, and everything works fine. And we're able to skip Malak. So now the question is, the amount of time it takes to get the fighter set up, which actually isn't that bad. You just have to travel to a planet you've already been to, because like there's no map CS skip, right? And like using a menu glitch on the galaxy map, which I think I've shown off in another video before. If not, I'll probably make a video for that. Usually it takes, a good 20 seconds to pull that off, ideally. Though, of course, there's RNG with it because there's a 50% chance that the fighters even occur. The backup option could be if you get HK while we're on Tatooine, and if you have him run a fighter simulation, that one can be very easily buffered, and that has the same effect as this. So there's the time taken to do that, which honestly is the biggest variable. And then there's just this extended conversation that we have to be concerned about. And is that worth the amount of time that we would save for buffering the entirety of that whole Malak encounter there on Leviathan? So yeah, that's what I've come up with. Let me know what you think.